think about this question and how it came up in QAP, I think about how it has always been something that I've been curious about exploring. Ancestry has been something that in my adulthood I've been trying to reconnect to ancestors that I don't know, and QAP allowed me to explore that freely and safely. And the emotion that I felt while doing my research for my prints was grief. And I felt the presence of my ancestors as I was experiencing that grief. And as an adult, I've tapped back into doing danza. And danza has also allowed me to realize that my ancestors are in the elements. And I feel it when I'm out on a walk and by water, and I feel deeply connected to those elements, and my ancestors feel present in those moments. And during QAP, I just felt deeply connected to that feeling and exploring that as I was carving. And I hope that I continue to explore my ancestry and how I feel connected to it. I'm going to be talking about the print that's right above me, titled In Between Sun and Tears. And I realized that when I was looking for history that inspired me, I was looking for myself within the stories. And a deity that stuck out to me is Weiwei Coyote. And they were a shapeshifter. And I keep hearing shapeshift also within the cohort and thinking about how the gender binary is so limiting. And in a way, I feel like we're trying to escape it by doing this research and connecting back to our history and remembering that trans people have always existed, that non-binary people have always existed. And that is what my piece highlighted within myself and my own gender queerness. And I had a pretty deep reflection while I was making this piece that reminded me that in my youth, I feel like I was raised as a boy. I always think back about my childhood and feel like I was treated like a boy in my family dynamic. And I entered a phase when suddenly I became quote unquote a woman. And the characteristics that I had suddenly became undesirable and threatening.